All right, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new episode here on Firebox Breaks. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can look at the background, maybe you have already, and you've noticed I've got some cards from the Maple Leafs. That is Austin Matthews on the left, and on the far right, William Nylander. Those are both Young Guns, of course, from the 2016-17 series. Now, in the middle, the Mitch Marner, that is an exclusive numbered card and considered an extended rookie card, if you will. And those were all pulled from mystery tins. As well as this right here, the autograph scores signatures of Clark MacArthur. So, why are we showcasing these Maple Leafs? Well, it's because we had a package delivered to us all the way from Australia. And we know who lives in Australia and is a Leaf fan, Maple Leaf fan. Well, none other than Leaf fan down under. Of course, there are some pretty cool packages there. And by the way, I opened it up. You can see open first and open second. So that we'll go first. This will be second. So by that account, there should be some fire in both. But there's also a note we have, and it says, "Hey Keith, just a little something to say. Thanks for the ownership. Let me start this again. Hey Keith, just a little something to say. Thanks for the awesome rack you sent us and for the friendship and support you have given us. Hope you enjoy the cards. Your friends, Michael, Uki, and Rona." And that is a pretty cool note there. I am going to leave that right there. And of course, speaking of animals, the dogs have run from upstairs or downstairs, upstairs, and they are making quite the excitement out there. But we are not going to open up that just yet. Why? Because we're going to showcase a little bit of Pristine. And I'm showcasing this because the $2 Pristine hockey surprise bags, well, they are very thin, as you can tell. And they do not contain as much firepower as they did in the past. So why don't we open that up and see what we can find. Hopefully I'm not going to slice open anything valuable there. And then we are going to get to the headliner, because I'm excited to see what Leaf fan down under has sent us. But I'm going to make you wait just a little longer, as well as I. Okay, so nothing there, nothing left in that. But what did we get? Well, we got one of these packs, the Upper Deck Swedish Hockey. That's pretty cool. And a Canadian team, as well as a rookie pack. So what can we get from there? Well, we only have 3 packs to choose from. That is the reason why I'm showcasing the Pristine really quickly. So why don't we check out the Canadian team there. So what Canadian team do we have? Well, those are backwards. And we have the Leafs. So that's pretty cool. Very fitting. We have a Dave Hannon there. Awesome. Very fitting that we pull the Leafs. Dave Ellett. And we've got a Mike Nikoluk. I think that's how you pronounce it. Nikoluk. Wow, that's a pretty cool card there. So we have some Leafs to showcase as well. And as mentioned, very, very fitting. What do we have in the rookie pack here? Well, we've got the Jamie Wright there. And that would definitely be one of the rookies, I believe. That's pretty cool. Pro set, Howie Morenz, I believe. And there we are, Howie Morenz, the Stratford streak. So if you want to read that, press pause. Read it in your leisure. Of course, that's a Canadian. So Sam Steele, we do not need to showcase the Canadians because this is somewhat of a showcase of Oilers and Maple Leafs. But here we are. Why don't we get to the Swedish hockey pack? And then we will get to the goods from what our good buddies down under has sent us. Michael, Uki, and Corona. So we have a Johan Molin. I believe you can get the Sedin twins here. We have Petrazik. Well, upside down, we've got a Varvio. We have a Berglund there. Thomas Berglund. I believe he's an NHLer or was. Oliveira. And we've got Sign of the Times, Roland Stoltz. Or Stoitz. I believe it's Stoltz. So nothing too exciting there. But nonetheless, we did get a look at one of those pretty cool packs that we wouldn't otherwise open up. So a little bit of Swedish hockey and some cool Leaf content there. Now the moment has arrived, the time for the magnificent showcase by way of Leaf Fan Down Under. So why don't we put that there, showcase the note back there, and we're opening up this first. So hopefully I've got things right. And let's see what you've sent us. So first of all, if you've not subscribed to Leaf Fan Down Under, definitely go over to their channel. They have recently surpassed, I believe, the 500 subscriber mark. And they have some pretty cool giveaways as well. So okay, we're going to move that off the way. We'll go like that, put that there. The packaging and, of course, the cardboard has now been removed. So what did you send us here? Connor McDavid Roaring 20s. And I do not have that, so that's pretty solid right there. So Connor McDavid Roaring 20s from Synergy. And that is a pretty solid start. McJesus. And we've got Milan Lucic here. That would be the speckled foil, I believe. A pretty solid card. I know Milan Lucic no longer in Edmonton. Went down south there. Not so much luck in that particular franchise, but hey, pretty cool card, and that is very welcome in my collection there. Alliance, the Metal Universe, Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl, and they are a dynamic duo. Looking forward to what they are going to accomplish in the playoffs here. And another speckled foil, so that's Milan Lucic, so that's pretty solid. With the other team that should not be mentioned, but because he's a former Oiler, why not? That's pretty cool. Very awesome card. Thank you for that. And we've got this NHL Draisaitl, the holographics. That is from the extended series there, so always welcome the Draisaitl PC cards. Don't feed the goalie. McDavid, Connor McDavid there, Oilers, and going up against the Farnamy Farnhams. And that is a pretty solid looking card there. Awesome. I do not have that. That is one extra card for the PC. Oh, here we are. Leon Draisaitl, Color Wheels. That is awesome. Color Wheel, Rainbow Color Wheel. I do have one of those, but hey, adding another Color Wheel to the collection will always be welcome in my books. So thank you for that. And we've got a Grand FYER, Greats of the Game. That is awesome. Between the Pipes. Good old-fashioned FYER right there. FYERzy. One heck of a goalie for the Oilers, and that's a pretty cool card. So I do not have that. Now I do. And we have a game jersey. Raffi Torres. Pretty solid there. They made a very cool, promising run. In 2006, we will not talk about the ending there, but hey, Raffi Torres was a solid player, as was Fernando Pisani, who come through with 14 goals in clutch. Speaking of Pisani, I do have an autographed puck right there. So why don't you look at that? Pisani, number 34. I've showcased that before, but hey, speaking of Pisani and the 2006 playoffs, why not? And a Yuri Curry Upper Deck game jersey. Wow, that's pretty cool. I just showcased this in one of the recent tins I had opened up. But hey, another Yuri Curry. That will definitely be welcomed in the collection. And that is pretty solid. Yuri Curry right there. So awesome. Very good. What do we have here? Premier's ice jersey there. That's Evan Bouchard with the orange swatch. And that's pretty solid there. So at the time of this recording, Evan Bouchard won it in overtime over Colorado. And we've got an inaugural trios. Rookie inaugural trios. All right, SPX. let's just move on. We've got a Jonathan Drouin, Darnell Nurse, and Wenberg. So pretty cool colored swatches. Darnell Nurse, of course. There we are. Tampa Bay, Oilers, and Columbus. Pretty solid card nonetheless. A swatch from Darnell Nurse. Wow. Definitely blew up the PC there for sure. Okay, so put those off to the side. Now let's bring off the other package, which was, oh, it's behind this here. So I'm thinking, where did it go? It is hidden right behind there, and we're going to use these cards here to backstop that or to prop that up. And there we are. Gotta love that note. Second, hopefully I've gone in the right order, because unless it was reverse, second and then first, but in the way that I've perceived that to be, I think this would be the first, meaning open that up last, or did I confuse things? But either way, nonetheless, there's no going back now. We're definitely going to open this one up. And let's see what we have. So we have a cool card here. Foundations, we've got the clear cut foundations, and that is, I think that's Nurse and Draisaitl. Wow, that's a pretty solid card. That is awesome. I do not have that, and this was always one of the chase cards as well. Bit of a cool die cut, looks like a razor blade, but that is awesome. The Oilers in the back there. Let me get one of these spacers just to show you how it pops a little more. So there we are, the Oilers logo in the backdrop behind that card. That's pretty solid. So there we are. Let's just leave it there and then move that off to the side, and boom, there you are. Pretty cool card nonetheless. Here we are, rookie sweaters, and that is numbered card number 25 of 249, Tyler Benson. An orange swatch right there. Okay, so pretty cool. Now I think Benson was traded recently. I think it was in the... Wow. And we've got a chronology Sean Horkoff autograph. That is pretty cool. So speaking of Tyler Benson, I think he's over in the desert now with the Coyotes. But Sean Horkoff here, 2006, obviously was doing his best to get us a cup. And that was pretty cool. It was going to be 6/06. So there we are. I do not have a Sean Horkoff autograph. Now that is blazing right there. And another one, Marc-Andre Pouliot. So there we are. That's a pretty solid autograph if you ask me. Future Watch. That is numbered 720 of 999. Wow. Definitely blowing up the autographs here on the channel. And that's pretty cool. Press pause, read that in your leisure. And we've got a few more autographs. We've got 3 more to go. George Laraque, there we are. Pretty solid autograph. Sign of the Times. That is one awesome autograph right there. Met the dude. He's pretty cool. Now living over in Montreal. Laval has his own hockey card shop too. So that's pretty solid. Wow. And we've got another autograph, Devan Dubnyk, goaltender, Oilers. Okay, so Devan Dubnyk, pretty solid autograph there, sign of the times. He was fairly decent for the Oilers, but he didn't really pan out until he went to Minnesota, and that's where his stock definitely rose. Has risen, and now, of course, he's retired. He sort of faded out and fizzled out in San Jose, but he was pretty solid after a while. Tyson Barrie, there we are, son of the times, no longer an Oiler, but hey, I will take this all day, every day. That is a welcome card in my collection. That's pretty solid. Wow. 2 cards to go. And what do we have here? A Ryan Nugent-Hopkins autograph. That is amazing. I have no words. Every time there's a Nuge autograph here in my collection, it's always welcomed. It's appreciated. You've done yourself pretty well. Outdone yourself, I might add. Leaf fan down under. Uki, Michael. Wow. Corona. Definitely adding some flames to my channel here. FYER pulling the FYER and FYER adding the FYER. Glenn Anderson, boom, right there. Game used cup winners. Is that a cup winner stick? Did he win the cup with this particular stick? Here we are. 2 of 10. You have received a cup winner's card from the President's Game Choice Game Used series by President's Choice Trading Cards. On the front of this card is a piece from a Game Used Glenn Anderson stick. Wow. And that is pretty solid. Glenn Anderson was a clutch player for the Oilers. And what better way to end off in that? So, that is amazing. I have to keep it short so the camera does not cut out. But you let me know what you thought. It was flames all around. Thank you again, Leaf Fan Down Under. Awesome. You've blown up the PC and I can't thank you enough. So, like, comment, and subscribe for all that good stuff. And as always, I'll be back with more content in the near future. Till then, bye for now.